Good afternoon, everybody, as we welcome you to yet another boys varsity soccer game, this time between the Minnechaug Falcons and the East Long Meadow boys soccer, East Long Meadow Spartans. Two teams without a win this season, both looking for their first of the season so far. East Long Meadow certainly in a drought. 5 wins in a row for them at this point, with Minnechaug 2 draws, 3 losses in their 5 games played this season. 2 Super 7s on the Minnechaug side. Chase Henderson in goal, number 1. And one of the players that they are currently missing in this game pretty sure it's Jediah Stewart. I'm not 100% positive, but two pretty evenly balanced teams. East Long Meadow with the toughest schedule in the state so far, and in the state in general across the whole season. Minnechaug taking on teams similar to East Long Meadow, like Pope Francis, who I believe they drew to. East Long Meadow suffering a 3-1 loss to them, but that was without Keegan Dunnigan in the back line. One of their senior defenders will definitely help them out tonight, as he is not in the starting lineup, but we can certainly expect him to sub in here. As your starting lineup for the East Long Meadow Spartans, very similar to previous matches here. Nolan Garska in net, of course. Antonio Berardi in the midfield for the Spartans tonight. Colin Dunnigan paired with him as well. Philip Zudek, Nolan Garska in goal, of course. Ryan Kula, Joe McColgan, Jackson Retchen, Lugan Schvelli, Colin Schreiber, and Earl Wakiaga. The typical lineup that it's been for the Spartans so far this season, with freshman Jason Bassett getting one of his first starts of the season so far, as the Falcons are called offsides. Retchen boots it up to around the 30 here. He'll find the feet of Lucas Schibelli. There's Philip Zudek on that left side as Spartans are going to look to build up here. The Spartans have been consistent, not a great way recently this season. They've been great along 20-minute spans and then kind of just trying to park the bus and then letting it up, meaning that they're trying to concede 0 goals by going ultra defensive, but it led to their ultimate demise. As Earl Wakiaga drives forward in the midfield, he'll pass it right into number 17 on Minnechaug, Tyler Supsack. Colgan's going to press Supsack here. Kevin Baker winning the East Long Meadow Student Section Member of the Week for the Showdown. Recently, go stream the Showdown, ELHS The Showdown on Instagram. Talk show between one of our star players in the East Long Meadow soccer team, Nolan Garska, and star football player, Mikey Kogan. Retchen's going to break the line here. He's going to split him, but Ryan Kula's not going to be able to get there. Sent over the back line of East Long Meadow here. Earl Wakiaga's going to clear it out, and he clears it out with his head. Ball sent in by Nicholas Keon Floney. Sean Flone. Sean Flone on the corner here for Minnechaug. East Long Meadow have not conceded from a corner so far this season. Cross sent in here. Retchen's going to head it out. It falls in the hands of Nolan Garska. Garska boots it up to around the 50-yard line here. Nobody home. Philip Zudik's going to look to get the second bounce here. The ball sent over. This ball, common theme for Minnechaug tonight. A ball sent over the top line as Jackson Retchen's pulled down, and Nolan Garska sent to the ground as well. There will be a foul here. It's Garska. No foul there. Or I guess there is. I'm not sure. Cool, sent through. Too much power on that one for him to get there. Cool is going to be able to get a foot on that one after sticking his leg out. He's going to look to make something out of this here. As he'll pass it back to Wakiaga. Garcia will come off his line. Set on the throw in here as East Long Meadow is going to have a chance. Set sends that one in. Laid off to Berardi. Chamflone. Minnechaug wins it back in the midfield. Here's Benji Lopez. He'll get past Wakiaga. He's a bit of room on his left side here as that ball's crossed in and the net's wide open and Minnechaug score. 1-0 to the Falcons. Just the start Minnechaug was looking for as East Long Meadow concede within the first 8 minutes there. Nobody on the back post for the Spartans or there to clear it out. Not sure who got on the end of that one there for Minnechaug. I do know one thing, though. Benjamin Lopez was the one that assisted that that goal for Minnechaug. Got past Wakiaga, had some space for himself on that left side, crossed it in, and an easy finish for whoever was on that far post. Nobody was home. Cool, great touch. He's going to try and bring it down. He was well there. He'll find Dunnigan. Switches it to Zudek. He'll be able to contain it with his hand, and it will be Minnechaug ball. John Lone. Wakiaga as well, who cleared out this time. Minnechaug going to look to get the second chance here. Bad touch as the shot is blocked by East Longmeadow. Retchen's going to win it back. Here's McColgan, lays it off to Shabelli. Shabelli now with a bit of space in front of him. Here's Zudek on the left side. Berardi, bad pass by Zudek, or not the pass he was looking for. Here's Benji Lopez on the left side, guarded by Wakiaga. Cool space to play here. We'll find McColgan, great ball in. Colgan cuts in to his left, some space open, and Chase Henderson will get there. That ball sent in. Henderson able to get a hand on it. Ryan Kula turns. Ryan Kula now. Let's make something happen for East Longmeadow. Gianflone. Sent in. Shriba heads it out. Here's Berardi. He's going to look to control it here. It's a foul. The ball sent in. Easy claim for Henderson. Blocked by Letourneau. That'll go out for a Minnechaug throw-in. Cleared out by Eli Chillers. Berardi plays Zudek out wide. Here's Zudek. He's got Bissett with room to shoot. He's firing a shot, and no problems for Chase Henderson. Here's Bissett on the throne per usual on that right side. Shabelli will get a chest on it, but it'll be deflected out of bounds. And he'll be sent to the ground here as we're looking at a possible card here. Colin Dunnigan gets sent to the ground. It was a wide open net for East Long Meadow because Chase Henderson was out of his goal. And here's Retchin with a dangerous free kick. Retchin will step up here for the Spartans. Saved by Henderson. Set goes up and wins it. Sent over the head of Joe McColgan. Yale wins it back. Bit of space in this midfield here, looking to make something happen. Logo Turno, great ball in from Shabelli, but it's good tackle by Eli Childers. Turno again, looks for the meg on Childers, but unsuccessful. Shabelli now, he's been great with the ball at his feet. Here's Zudek. Shabelli on that right side. Shabelli fakes the shot, plays Antonio Berardi out wide on the left. Berardi takes his touch in, ball sent into the box, and no Minnechaug defenders home. Ball sent in. It's a dangerous chance for East Long Meadow, but it's an unlucky bounce. Berardi stays strong in the midfield. He'll win it for East Long Meadow with a bit of room ahead of him. We're going to make something happen for East Long Meadow. Makes a move to his left. Here's Zudek. Crosses it in. Shabelli on the end of it, but unable to put it away. Retchin, good flick there. Laterno, going to get a touch here. He'll cross it in, and it'll be claimed by Henderson. East Longmeadow presses. Kula takes the touchdown. He'll find Shabelli. Laterno with a bit of room on that right side. Guarded by Eli Childers. It's a great move by Laterno to get some space. Cross sent in, and it will be cleared out by Minnechaug. Ball sent in. It's a chance for East Longmeadow here. Headed, and it's saved by Chase Henderson. Garska is going to come off his line. Turner looks to find somebody on the end of that one. Cleared out by Minnechaug once again. Here's Wazlowski. Plays it off. Jason sit on the end of this one. Ball sent in. Shriba on the end of it. Number 10 for Minnechaug. As Hill said that one in. Rebound, and it's a second Minnechaug goal. Minnechaug take the 2-0 lead. As East Longmeadow once again go down by a multiple goal deficit. Well, booted up. Once again, an unfortunate start to the game for East Longmeadow here. 20 minutes in, 2 goals down. Ten brings it down for Minnechaug. He'll look to advance his team here. Good cut by Laterno. Garska sends that one up. Shabelli with the dummy. He'll be driven out of bounds. Little game of ping pong here. Headers back and forth between the Falcons and the Spartans, but Minnechaug end up with it. Here's Benji Lopez, already an assister tonight for the Falcons. Gula turns. He'll look to find space here. Wakiaga. Fox. McColgan. Joe McColgan on the left wing. Fox. Ball sent through. It's another chance for the Falcons. Dunnigan plays it back to Garska. Shabelli gets himself a bit of room there. He does great dribbling-wise. So will take a step forward. He's going to try to find McColgan, but he's guarded. He's defended well. Here's Shabelli as he dances few through guys. Fox sends that one in. It'll be blocked by Minnechaug. Here's Luca. He's been great tonight. Ryan Cool sends in the shot, and it's saved by Chase Henderson. Letourneau's going to send that in, and it'll be a little far right wide. Two good chances for the Spartans back-to-back there. Cool with a bit of room in this midfield. He's going to drive forward for the Spartans. He'll find Lucas Shabelli, two of the guys that have been the biggest hope for offense for the Spartans today, along with Logan Letourneau. Here's Sudik on the end of this one, and Henderson will clear it. Letourneau, and it'll be a little far right wide. It's another huge chance for the Spartans. East Longmeadow really putting on the pressure here. 2-0 down. Ball sent in. Henderson's going to get a hand on it. Send in. It'll be a high kick by Will Fox. Shabelli will come out for the Spartans. He's been one of the best creative playmakers for East Long Meadow so far tonight. I'll get in. Dunnigan trying to take it off number 10 from Minnechaug. We're on the 30-yard line here. Stretching Will Fox with a bit of space ahead of him. He's going to get it to Ryan Kula. And here's Zudek with a bit of space ahead of him. He's got Letourneau. He's got McColgan. The ball sent in. Dunnigan sends that in, and it'll be far right wide. McColgan lays it off to Letourneau, looking to make something happen here. McColgan sends in the shot, and it'll save by Chase Henderson for Minnechaug. Yaga, he's got a bit of room. He lays it off to Kula. Kula gets a touch to his right side. He gives himself a bit of space. Here's Letourneau. Ball sent over the head of Jackson Retch, and he's going to look to get here first. Help from Earl, Wakiaga, and save by Nolan Garska. No problems for the Spartans there. Colgan looking to track him down here. East Long Meadow ball. In comes Berardi and Chevelli. Out comes Fox and Dunnigan. One back by Zudek, intercepted. The goal kick of Chase Henderson. But it'll fall right back to Minnechaug. He's offsides. Zudek overcommits, and it will be Minnechaug ball. One back by East Long Meadows number 19. Letourneau. Berardi plays Wakiaga on the left side. Earl Wakiaga taking his space forward. He'll find Ryan Kuhl. Ryan Kuhl sends in the cross, and Henderson will come off his line for it. Retchen uses his body to push him off the ball there. As he sent through, Ryan Kuhl with space in front of him. Ryan Kuhl now chips it into East Long Meadows box, and nothing will come out of it. Set. So move by him. Berardi. Turno tries taking a touch by him, but unsuccessful as he'll get the ball back. Kula first times it to Shabelli. And here's Letourneau with space at the top of the box. He fakes once. Here's Dunnigan. Shabelli with room. Shabelli's going to fire in a shot. It hits the goal post. No, it's no goal. That one went off the field goal post. Bounced back to Letourneau, who put it in, or McColgan. East Long Meadow applying the pressure here. This is what they need if they're going to look to come back in this one. They've had the chances, but they haven't had the finishes. So Letourneau. Shabelli with another chance. He's going to take it to his left. Shabelli fires it in, but it's saved by Henderson. Shabelli back-to-back shots there. Went a little high. That one on target that time. Sent over the top. Garska's going to have to come off his line. He takes a touch by Garska, and it's blocked by Jason Bassett. Jason Bassett, East Long saves East Long Meadow from a 3-0 deficit there. As Micah Maxwell nearly got by Garska, but wasn't able to get by the back line of East Long Meadow there. It'll be a corner for Minnechaug. comes Nathaniel Wislowski, and out comes Micah Maxwell. The ball sent in, claimed by Garska. Toronto looks to get out of this tight space. Here's Kula. Kula gonna look to find Dunnigan through, but it'll just go to Chase Henderson. Great turn by Lucas Schiavelli there. He's sent to the ground. Schiavelli sends this, Retchin sends this one in. Henderson's going to be able to get to the end of it. Dunnigan going to win it back for East Longmeadow, and it will go out for a Minnechaug throw-in. Berardi's going to look to bring it down. Schiavelli, good touch. Kula. And that is half. East Longmeadow 0, Minnechaug 2. set. Well, good. And we are back in action for the second half. 2-0 to Minnechaug here at the ELHS turf. East Longmeadow have not been using their home field advantage to their advantage so far this season. All losses coming at home so far, and with another 2-0 deficit going into the second half, it's not looking great. Treba will be able to get a touch on that one. He'll deflect it to the left side. Retchin gonna hit it out of bounds, and it's a Minnechaug throw-in. 28 checks in, held it back to Benji Lopez. Benji Lopez, a few moves to get by a few East Longmeadow defenders, but he'll hit it right into Nolan Garska. Here's Ryan Kula on that far right side there. He's been great tonight for East Longmeadow. Ripped a powerful shot in the first half that was saved by Chase Henderson. Other than him, Lucas Schvelli and Logan Turno both having great games, as Benji Lopez will be offsides. East Longmeadow able to hold their line from Minnechaug's big striker. Retchin steps. He'll win it back for East Longmeadow, and it's going to fall to the feet of Lucas Schvelli. Will he be able to hold on to it? Yes. Eli shoulders. Ryan Kula nearly got there first. And he will be called. I know the answer. The kick. Or the whistle. I don't know. Well, in normal soccer, the game never stops, so. Or the time never stops. And that ball will be dropped down. Not sure what happened there, but Retchin looks to get on the end of that one. He'll take out a Minnechaug player. And here's the number 10 for Minnechaug with a good amount of space, but it's deflected by Colton Treba. Here's number 10 for Minnechaug once again. Treba's going to be able to get a foot on that one as well. Retchin to Treba again. Treba, let's see what he can do here. He'll break lines. He'll find Joe McColgan, and that will be sent up to the back line of Minnechaug. Dunnigan gonna look to move East Longmeadow forward. He'll find Joe McColgan, not the touch he was looking for. Here's Micah Maxwell. And he will be called offsides. That was a good chance for Minnechaug there, but it'll be shut down immediately by the lineup. Here's Kula. We'll play Dunnigan. Here's Shabelli now, one of the captains for East Longmeadow tonight and for every game. Here's Ryan Kula. He'll find space on the other side of the field. He'll play Philip Zudek on the left side. It's Treba to Zudek. Zudek with a good amount of space here. Philip. Berardi looks to cross it in, but it is blocked by number 3 on Minnechaug. Corner for the Spartans. McColgan cross. Nobody really tracking back for East Long Meadow, but it will go out for a East Long Meadow throw-in. The ball played in. Micah Maxwell at the top of the box here. A little further away, but you get the point. Number 3 will be taken out by Philip Zudek as he'll win it back for the Spartans, and it will be an East Long Meadow throw-in here. Dunnigan with a bit of troubles. Pressed up by Micah Maxwell, but he'll look to bulldoze his way through. Zudek. Good move by Dunnigan. He'll look to find space for East Long Meadow. He'll pass into a Minnechaug defender. Retchin one-on-one with 19. Another touch by number 10. Fires in the shot, but it'll go over the crossbar. Colgan, interesting touch, not the way he wanted to do it, but he got where he was looking for, so. Zudek lays it off to Treba on the left wing. Treba takes a touch forward. Treba. He'll look to get his way by 22. Zudek fires in the shot, but no problems for Chase Henderson. That one's far wide. Fine, Berardi's going to look to win it back in the midfield for the Spartans. He will do so. Shabelli to Kula. Kula looking to find space in that midfield. Yes, he does. Berardi to Treba. Treba from that left back position. Here's Zudek. Zudek finds Dunnigan. Berardi with a bit of room at the top of the key. Here's Shabelli. Few moves as he'll find Ryan Kula. Kula lays it off to Berardi on the right wing. Berardi crosses it in. We cleared out from 22 on Minnechaug. Here's Urawakiaga, and it will be an offsides. Now, one back by Berardi. His press pays off as he'll lay it off to Lucas Shibeli in the middle. Touched by Shibeli. He won't be able to get it past 22 on Minnechaug. Wakiaga advancing East Longmeadow forward. Shibeli in the right wing. Kula crosses it in. He'll look to find Philip Zudak. Oh, and he's taken down in the box. No call from the referee there as Berardi fires in a shot. Controversial call there from the referee. Shibeli went down in the box following a cross in from Ryan Kula. No call there. Thrown by Bassett. He'll find Lucas Shibeli there. Wakiaga with a bit of room. Here's Letourneau on the left wing now. Logan Letourneau looks to get a move past the Minnechaug defender, but he'll pass back to Treba instead. Wakiaga off the ball by Minnechaug's number 10. Here's Micah Maxwell up top for Minnechaug. Taken off him by Jackson Retchin. It'll be a foul in the favor of East Longmeadow. Turno Meg's number 8 on Minnechaug, but he is taken down following it. Free kick for East Longmeadow as Dunnigan drives forward for East Longmeadow. He'll chip it over. Here's Ryan Kula. Ryan Kula sends in a shot, and it's a great save by Chase Henderson. Kula has been testing Henderson all night long with around his 3rd shot on target there. But 3 saves for Chase Henderson tonight on Ryan Kula. Number 3 on Minnechaug will limp his way out of the game here as the clock is stopped. 27-10. But it will be a corner for East Longmeadow here. Berardi steps away from the corner. Here's McColgan. Easy claim for Chase Henderson. Number 10 on Minnechaug. Now advances team forward. Intercepted by Colton Treba as he takes a touch to the 50-yard line here. Joe McColgan looks for the Meg. Unsuccessful. As number 5 on Minnechaug just leaves it for him there right on the touchline. Berardi to Wakiaga. Wakiaga fires in the shot, but it's far wide right. East Longmeadow still applying the pressure like they were towards the end of the first half here. It's been all East Longmeadow for a bit here. Here's number 10 for Minnechaug, going to get some momentum back in the favor of Minnechaug High School. Wakiaga finds Cool on the outside there. Chipped over the back line. Retchen will get ahead on it. Berardi unable to come down with it, but he'll look to win it back here for East Longmeadow. Retchen, it's good speed. Here's Berardi. He'll take a touch forward. Good move there. That ball sent over the top of East Longmeadow's back line. Dunnigan looks to win it back, and it's cleared out. Freshman number 28 for Minnechaug there. Here's Letourneau looking to find room. Chevelli plays it back to Dunnigan. Ball booted up. It'll fall to the feet of Logan Letourneau. Here's Letourneau with a bit of room ahead of him as he's sent through by Joe McColgan, but nothing come out of it as Chase Henderson comes off his line there. Schbelly lays it off to Jason Bassett. Sorry, just Retchen sent to the ground, foul called. Dunnigan. He'll find Chevelli. Chevelli dancing through Minnechaug's midfield. He'll hit it out to Ryan Kula. See what touch he can get here. It's a great touch by Kula. Touch into space. Here's Letourneau. McColgan skies it over the net. Brody, great move, good skill, great move by Retchin there. Laterno will play McColgan upfield. It's Laterno again. He's going to try to find Retchin. Retchin. Well, sent up, cleared out by Keegan Dunnigan as it will go to the feet of Ryan Kula. He boots it up. That ball goes to the head of a Minnechaug defender. McColgan looks to track down Chase Henderson. Man open. Laterno wins it back for East Long Meadow. Great skill by Laterno. Not much room up top there, though. Good flick by Jackson Retchin. Around the 50-yard line here. He's going to boot that up to Ryan Kula. See what touch he can get here. Kula on the right wing for East Long Meadow. Sent into another defender. Dunnigan slides in, and it goes out of bounds. Out comes Kula, great shift from him, and out comes Jason Bassett. Ball sent in, no problems for Chase Henderson there. He'll half volley it to around the 30-yard line. Dunnigan gets his head on the end of that one. Good flick by Laterno there. He does well. He's sent to the ground. Ball sent in deep by Jackson Retchin. Henderson comes off his line there. It'll fall to the feet of number 10 on Minnechaug. Dunnigan fell back deep in the back line of East Long Meadow, so no problems there. Here's Garska. He plays Dunnigan. No problems for Nolan Garska. He does well there. Treba. He'll play Laterno through. It's a great ball in. Bit of room on the outside for William Laterno as he's pushed over. Ball goes out of bounds for a Minnechaug throw in there. Cool with the chip over him. Here's Berardi. The referee definitely being lenient with the calls tonight. Here's Kula. Sends that ball in. Rechin sends McColgan through. Great ball by Henderson there. Good skill on the left wing by Minnechaug. Let's see what they can do here. Shot fired in, and number 34 isn't able to make much out of it. In comes Letourneau for Colin Dunnigan. Wagiaga's going to look to rebuild this East Long Meadow attack. Here's Letourneau in the midfield. Berardi with a bit of space there. Here's Antonio Berardi. Finds Ryan Kula again. Ryan Kula, he's tripped up and sent to the ground. Here's Rechin. Send that one in, and straight to Chase Henderson. No deflection from the East Long Meadow attack. Golgan falls out to Rechin. He'll play Zudek through. Turno wins it back for East Long Meadow here. Turno takes a touch in. Zudek on the right wing with a bit of space. Guarded by a Minnechaug defender. Really doesn't get the touch he was looking for. Rechin. Rechin fires in a shot. No problems for Chase Henderson. around 10 minutes to go in this one. East Long Meadow gonna need something here if they want to crawl back in. At least draw this game. They have not scored more than 1 goal in a game so far this season. 5 games in. Wakiaga, he'll send that out of bounds for a Minnechaug throw in there. Good touch taken on the left wing by the Minnechaug attacker, but he's shut down by Philip Zudek. Ball sent up. Wakiaga's going to look to take it off of him. He gets some help from Philip Zudek, who'll send it upfield. They'll find the feet of Lucas Schvelli. Great cut inside. Lays it off to Treba. Treba going to look to move East Long Meadow forward. Great tackle by Dunnigan. Turno heads it up to Kula. Kula chips it over the Minnechaug defender, Joe McColgan there. Let's see what touch he get here. And that one booted out. And it'll be a East Long Meadow throw in. Here's Kula, leaves the ball behind him there. Wretched. Here's Laterno. Finds Schvelli. Schvelli sends Laterno through. Ball sent over the back line of East Long Meadow. Here's Retchin. Here's Zudek on the right side. Here's Henderson. Henderson plays it out to number 10 on Minnechaug with a bit of room ahead of him. Wagia breaks the line of Minnechaug. Look to move forward here. That ball sent through. Here's a chance for Minnechaug. Garska comes off his line. He'll clear it out. Good turn by Chevelli there. Here's Letourneau with a bit of room. Here's Treba. 3 minutes to go here. Zudek doesn't know where the ball's at. Touch forward by Treba, out of bounds. Rechin throwing to Letourneau. They go back and forth. Dunnigan. Dunnigan going to look to stop Minnechaug here, but he gets help from Earl Wakiaga. Chevelli to Dunnigan. Rechin finds Wakiaga. Here's Chevelli, Rechin, Dunnigan. Turno fires in the shot, but it is blocked by Minnechaug. Here's Minnechaug on the attack once again. Garcia's going to come off his line. Oh, sends number 4 to the ground. Garska gets away with that one there. Oh, Garza comes off his line. He'll clear him out once again. That one legal. They have to